Ooh, 6SEC.
The underdog on the top floor. Crazy killer, whole life been the outlaw. Blue sky with a
Yo, welcome to episode 0
This is the introduction.
of the Sec Report, the podcast about nothing where we talk about everything. And I'm here with not my day 1, not my day 2, 3, 4 to 5, but the 6. Mischievous, aka Thick. Only I get to call her that. Y'all niggas violate, y'all know what it is. And I am your host, C Craze, aka Craze Killer. Y'all might know me from a couple records, Coco and Craze Pod, all that good stuff. And y'all might know Thick from With the Shit, 600,000 views.
You heard?
Originators, a lot of people out here copying y'all style. Before we get started, while I got you here, I wanna ask you a question. You ever heard of a podcast called Good Moms, Bad Choices?
No.
Now, I came across this podcast and it was interesting to me because a lot of what they were doing was catering to the lifestyle community,
Okay.
not. And I was just curious, like, but these are two black girls, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Well, who was originally over there in that space first catering that community podcast wise, as far as African American black females? I think that was us with the shit. So I just want to know when y'all be out there and y'all following all these people and giving them all it, because I think they got like 28,000 subscribers on YouTube or some shit. I just
Okay.
want y'all to know where this shit actually come from, who actually started this shit, and who were the people who went over there and took the risk when all of y'all was looking at us like we was crazy. When we was going to places saying, oh, we got a podcast on Pornhub, and everybody was turning their faces up like, what the fuck is y'all talking about?
Pretty much.
And now, but it is what it is.
Somebody has to pioneer it. So I, kudos for them for keeping it going, keeping the spirit alive. I definitely give respect to the ones who are out there continuing to do so, putting in the work. We may have pioneered it, but for the ones that's keeping it going, amen.
Nah, fuck that. It's up for y'all
And
niggas.
here we
Fuck
go.
y'all niggas
Here we go.
that's taking our shit. Fuck that. It's up for y'all niggas. I ain't going for that shit.
Ooh, 6SEC.
Like I said, this is the show about nothing where we talk about everything. And most of the time we might be on the phone or we might be just having a conversation. And I'm just giving y'all with like a backstage pass or something to these conversations that we be having.
In a sense, yeah, because that's pretty much what it is. What we pretty typically do on a daily basis.
And if y'all don't know, Mischievous is not only a podcast host, she's also the president of 60 Second Entertainment. So anytime y'all see that 60 Second Entertainment logo or that brand, or anytime that's moving, y'all know that that's her behind that. So y'all just don't look at her as just being a podcast host. She's doing way bigger stuff behind the scenes. And that's why we're sitting here today. But our first topic in this week's news, your girl, Candace, what's her name? Candace Owens.
Yeah.
So she got clipped, and I noticed, like, I think like last week she was like on a crazy one, going to all the black outlets. First she popped up on Joe Budden, then the Breakfast Club.
It's always very interesting to me to hear and basically say that black Americans and white Americans shouldn't be marrying. I think the greatest thing ever is when people come together on the basis of who they love and get married. For me personally, I never thought of my husband as a race. This is very interesting to me that see people go, she's married to a white man. When I look at my kids, I'm not like, oh, my kids are mixed. I have a mind that is just go all the time. And it was difficult for me to find a partner that was a challenge to me, the challenge that I needed. People tend to marry their IQ. I fell in love with my husband just because I think he is one of the most brilliant people.
And I'm going to be honest. I don't I don't rock with Ugg Mug. I call her Ugg Mug.
Oh wow.
I don't rock with Ugg Mug, but a lot of what Ugg Mug was saying, eh,
Well, see, here's the thing. At some point, you have to spread your wings and show people that you can level up. And I think this is her opportunity to say I can do more than y'all think I can do. There's more behind me than what you see. There's more to me than meets the eye. But at the end of the day, I don't see I don't see anybody really challenging anything that she's saying. I just see the every outlet, every interview that she's done, she's been in control. I don't see anybody saying the same things that they would say behind her back. I don't see them saying that to her face.
so you
And
think
I have a
niggas was
problem
being
with that.
so niggas was being pussy.
Yeah, I do. Because at the end of the day, like, say that shit with your chest.
I mean, she wasn't being pussy though.
I will give
she
her that. She ain't never pussy. She said with her chest, her ass, her motherfucking neck.
she ain't got none of it. She's a complete not at all. I gotta look. It's been this theory, right? When they've been talking about the people who were like on the end of the school, and then they let them back out into public after they got out of high school, and now they just regular people. You ever notice how far her eyes was apart? Maybe she was one of them people that was at the end of the school, yo. That's why she always was talking crazy. Then we let her out into the regular world. And now when she's saying all this crazy shit, we mad. But look at her eyes. Look at you can't tell me she don't got end of the school eyes, 2 o'clock eyes, short bus eyes. Her eyes too far apart.
Okay, so here's the thing. I never heard it referenced like that. So I learned something today. Okay. Never have I ever heard it referenced like that. I had to think about it as you were saying what you were saying because I was like, oh, okay. No, never heard of it. Look, maybe, just maybe, she was just one of the ones who was a learned individual, knew she was getting picked on all the time. I could see that. I could see her being a quiet, learned individual who got picked on all the time. And they decided, and once she decided
Who get picked on all the time? End of the school. She was on the end of the school. Niggas had them jokes.
But not just that. It she for her, to her and for her, she may have felt like, well, I don't have the look that everybody's going for. So she may have gotten bullied from that perspective. So because she got bullied, she felt like when I get what I need after I leave college and I get my life together or get it on the path that I want to have it on, I'm gonna show them motherfuckers. I'm gonna show them niggas just exactly what they missed out on.
Because she was at the end of the school. She had enough time to put that shit together. And now she come out here talking crazy. But I'm not gonna front. Ugmug, you did have a point with your stance on the community and how they moving with the kids. I don't rock with that. I don't think any kid should be subjected to any type of sexuality until honestly high school. Like you shouldn't be like I I I I agree with that.
No, I totally understand.
I agree with that. I agree with what she say about the NAACP and Dave shenanigans and shit. I grew up in project. Like I ain't none of that, all of that. Like even like my project, like of course was like Wheatfield Garden was like a historical place for slaves and all of that stuff in the NCAA, what is it?
NCAA.
Not look, I'm calling that shit the best.
Stop it. NAACP. Now you got me saying it. Stop it. Stop it right now. NAACP. We are not gonna do that today. Nah. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right or do it all. NAACP.
Them niggas. The niggas who supposed to be stopping niggas from hating niggas, but still want to keep niggas hating niggas because that's how they make money off of the niggas. Them niggas.
Well, see, that's the problem. It like you always have different sections of the same organization. You have the ones that are on Front Street, and they are the faces, they are the images that they want everybody to see, and then you have the back door, the back office personnel that's really running the show, right? And at the end of the day, we've seen that through the course of history with every major organization we ever had. We always have front end personnel, and then we have the back end personnel. Front end personnel is image based. This is what we want y'all to see. This is what we got going on, and this is what we portray. This is how we portray ourselves. And on the back end, this is how we really get down. This is how we really fucking do things. And if you're not working back office, then fuck you for real. We get money back here. We pushing shit back here. Front end personnel is only there for image. Period. They have no weight. They do no work. They are image only. Back end personnel, fucking motherfuckers up in the streets.
So you think Ugmug is? You think they sending Ugmug over here on some covert mission shit to try to fuck with the niggas?
I think she's the curveball. I think she's a curveball. I'm never gonna say that she's not the curveball. I absolutely think that.
Yeah, they
because
fired,
it's three sides to every story.
Go over here and fuck with them niggas. Them niggas like you. Go ahead, go fuck with them niggas.
It's three sides to every story.
Yeah, she's helped turn the vote.
Think about it. She always has a lot to say, but she goes extreme during election year. Never fails.
Hey, Ugmug, we peep what you trying to do over here, man. Don't come over here with no bullshit, you heard? You heard?
Because I vote libertarian, right? I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican.
I ain't none of that shit.
I vote in my best interest. That's what libertarian is. Okay.
Oh, I think that's what I am.
I vote for my best interest. Period. But
I'm gonna run for president, yo. 2028, yo. I'm running, yo.
Really? President of what?
President of the United States.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure we was on the same page.
Did that nigga Trump did it? Look, I figure like this. You get popping. I need about 4 years to get popping, get bubbling, get hot out here in these streets.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I go for that shit. I'm better than the weirdo nigga that they tell the nigga who the perfect example of when you tell a corny nigga that he cool, and you tell a corny nigga that he genius.
Herschel Walker? Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Kanye West.
Oh, okay.
The epitome of telling, like Kanye West is a walking example of why you should never tell corny niggas that they cool, why you should never tell corny niggas that they geniuses, and why you should just let corny niggas be corny niggas. And a lot of y'all niggas got to take responsibility, because y'all niggas told that nigga, y'all, no matter how talented he was, y'all should have never stopped telling that nigga he was a cornball. And then you wouldn't have the issue. You wouldn't have this crazy nigga walking around. We be still getting the dope. I mean, I don't listen to his music no more. The nigga, he just a bozo to me. But I'm guessing from what I'm hearing from the latest project is dope. But I just think that the reason why that nigga get all the shit off, minus the fact that his mom died and he was on the spectrum and all that other shit, and maybe that had something to do with it. But that's even more reason why it's dangerous to tell corny nigga that they cool, because then they start running around thinking that they got some type of power that they really don't have.
Well, it's all about balance. It's like just because somebody's doing it, just like you said, you have a talent and you are out here in this world, you're displaying that talent and you are pushing the envelope. That's great. No one's going to doubt that. But on the opposite side of having that talent and making sure that it's out here in the world for everybody to see, for everybody to enjoy, there's always that downside of that talent, and nobody addresses that because they're so busy bigging up the talent itself, and that is a problem. But at the end of the day, when you have people in your corner and all they are yes men, you're always going to have a problem. Like, why is there not well, I don't know about that. Like, you can't just keep pushing the envelope and don't have somebody that exercises caution. Because if you don't ever have that person in your corner who says, no, maybe we should think about that, because of A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and you actually listen to them like, you know what? I don't know if they're right, but maybe, just maybe, let me at least do the research behind it. If you don't even take the
Ooh, 6SEC.